What's happening, people, and welcome back to this week's episode of Scouser of the Week. That's right, I said this week's because, people, you have smashed it that much that Scouser of the Week now is going to be a new weekly video. As long as you keep giving us your mad stories to tell, we're happy to keep telling them. So you know what to do in the comments. When we ask you the question, tell us what your maddest one is. But before we get in to this week's video, Charlie's got something to say to you.
I'll take it away. Well, should I get one of the t-shirts? So people, I'm back in a flash. I've got breaking news. What's Cookin have released the first ever merch drop. You seem to love it. The numbers are limited, people, so make sure you get them, because look how fucking sick they are. We've got them in white. We've got them in my personal favourite gold member. Look at it. Look how sexy that is, people. You could be wearing this. And everyone's favourite, the black one. Goes with everything you've got. Look at that design, people. It's sexy. We know you want it. And they're only cheap as fuck, people. So there's only a few numbers left. Make sure you get them, because we're not doing them again. But we might have something else in the future.
So people, if you weren't here last week, we'll tell you the rules again. The rules are, me and Charlie are going to go through the comments. We're going to read out your funniest stories. And
try to read them.
Yeah, well, some of us will try. And then on the YouTube page, if you go to the community hub, you'll find a poll. We'll pick your top 3 or 4 stories, and then you get to decide who the Scouser of the Week is. So I think this is a perfect time to announce this week's Scouser of the Week.
You smashed it in the polls, because that's what we had to do, people.
Did you check the poll?
Yes! The comeback! We've conquered all of your...
Yeah, who was jelly porn?
I didn't think I'd be saying that today.
So people, the votes are in, and after what I have to say was an extremely close result.
It was.
To the point where the result has changed in the last 24 hours.
Tell us the 2 contestants.
I will. So it's out of the remaining 2 contestants are the pastimes and the jelly porn in the ceiling, and Alex Grover and the Phantom Proof me.
Lad, so sick. 2 heavyweight contenders, by the way. That was couldn't believe how fucking good
this is how close it is, people. The winner got 38%. Second place got 35%.
Okay.
So it was very close.
And the winner
of Scouser of the Week this week is
the pastimes. You've took it home. Well done. You smashed it with the jelly porn instant.
I was rooting for jelly porn.
Same.
It was my personal favourite. I did vote for it.
Same. So there might be some conspiracy.
The numbers, people.
This isn't what fucking Alex Grover wants to hear. He got rigged out of it.
He wants a recount.
And we've got 3 accounts that we can fucking... But people, you know what you've got to do now, because we're going to ask you the question. You got to type your comments, because how you can win Scouser of the Week next week, all you've got to do is tell us what is the maddest thing you've ever seen on public transport. I know, can be vague. Anything. You've been everywhere. We know you've been everywhere. The 10A has got loads of fucking memes and fucking shit about it.
I've never been on the 10A.
Yeah, people, tell us your maddest fucking public transport, because it's gonna go off, and we'll tell you ours next week, because it's always going to be themed. But we've got to tell you our stories to find out this new Scouser of the Week, haven't we?
Yeah.
So people, last week we asked you, when did you go too far? What did you do? All your mad horrible stories. And now we're gonna tell you ours. I want to know yours, because you know mine.
So mine's not it's not really that bad, to be honest, but at the time it was just it couldn't have gone any worse than what I didn't intend it to go. So when we lived, so our auntie used my cousin, right? We all used to live on Dodge together, and I'm not arsed, shout out Dodge.
No, square
Dodge
for life.
City for life. And it was like just up the road from my nan's, and there was like, it was on a corner, and you know, like big, remember the old big blocks of flats, load of them have been knocked down now, but it was like one of them, and it had like a big front garden, and me and our auntie were there, and this girl who lived in his street was there as well, and like I always hated her, and I'm talking with like maybe like 7 or 8, like we were kids. And,
it had a heated rivalry that everyone knew about.
She used to go like the centre by ours. She's sound now.
Remember I used to hate you.
But yeah, like that's what it was. It was just ugh. And we were arguing about something, I can't even remember what it was, and she was walking along the garden wall. Like, and it wasn't that high really, just a normal wall, but she was walking along it. And I just remember standing there and thinking, imagine I fucking pushed her off this wall.
And you can remember this
and
now.
I was like, yeah. And I was like, I never do this. Like, I never did that type of stuff. I wasn't a naughty kid, ever. Like, and I was just thinking, I'm gonna fucking do it. So I was just waiting for her to get, like, past me. And as she got past me, I just grabbed her leg.
Whoa.
And pulled her leg off the wall. Lad, she went boom, face first off the wall, scream. So I turned round to run to our aunties with our auntie, and I turned to run, lad. And this literally, as I turned round, her mum and dad come round the corner from being out, and she was on the floor screaming. And I was just like, this is why. This is instant karma of why you shouldn't do these
what
things.
What happens, you get bastard.
She dragged me round to my auntie's. Obviously, my auntie told me ma. And like, my ma obviously knew the girl's mum because of the
what, ma dragged you around? Yeah.
Like, because I knew her. And she dragged me to my auntie's, who then told me ma. And then needless to say what happened. I got filled the fucking...
All for being a sissy.
Yeah, I just saw red people. I just saw the red mist.
She was just doing me.
I blacked out, man. I woke up and she was already on the floor.
I feel a bit out of arse now.
Yours was hilarious, though. I know what yours is.
Do you?
I should know. I should know. If you can tell me something funnier than what I think it's gonna be.
No, I've got a few honourable mentions. Have you put a timer on? Yeah, what's it on? So yeah, I could have a few honourable mentions for this category. I'm known to like wind people up and just do mischievous pranks, and stuff just goes too far. I don't think I've ever told this one on I've probably told it on an old podcast way back when, but this is quite crazy. So basically what happened was, my girlfriend went for a meal with a family, and when she went for this meal, the waiter or fella, whatever, whoever the fuck this kid is who works in this restaurant, starts trying to like get on my bed. So basically what happens is, he's conversing and mum and dad's winding up the lad like, going, go on, give him your number, you're our ass. So my bird gives her number to this lad. I'll rephrase that. She didn't do that. She gave this lad my fucking number. She gave this lad my number.
That was she should have known what was gonna happen.
No,
when she did
lad,
that.
she doesn't. Because it was bad only because this kid texts me straight a fucking way, and then my bird has to explain to me what's happened, and I'm like, this is bad, because this is one of them scenarios. Is like, imagine the shoe was on the other foot. Imagine I'd have went out and fucking some girls can give you a number, and I give her my bird's number.
Wow, glad you get impact.
You're fucking giving me number.
This is it. I'm gonna finish your phone.
Oh my god. So, this kid's texting me, and I'm obviously pretending to be my girlfriend. And I'm evil, people. I couldn't help myself. One thing led to another. I was seeing how far I could go with the kid, just fucking pushing all his buttons. From this sequences of events, people, I'm just chatting with this kid for the day. My next plan is to try and get him to go somewhere. So I have set up a date me pretending to be my girlfriend, and I'm gonna try and get this kid to go. So
You should have been there to fucking...
nah, I should
You
have.
fucking dickhead.
I should have, to be fair, but I'm a shit host. This is always me. This is what I get fun out of. I'll do it, and then I get to put it on the internet for all you lot. So I've tried to get him to come to L1 Nando's, people. Are you messing me? Ha ha ha. I'm literally around the corner then. Oh my god, so by the way, he's actually at the Nando's waiting at the table. And he's like, where are you? And then I'm saying I'm coming round the corner.
That poor lad.
I'm literally round the
And
corner.
all he tried to do was rob your bird.
I've made out that I'm going to town as my bird. I'm not telling you where the table is then. Don't be mean. I'm not going to let you dance with me later if you're acting like that. It's the one in the corner. I'm just 2 stops away. And then this kid replies, ha ha ha, you're fucking me. As in, like, I'm obviously having him on. And then I've replied, maybe later though. Hurry up then. No, ha ha ha, later next year. No, I'm in work now. I'm coming round the corner. He's at the table, and I've sent him a picture of me. Lad,
that poor kid, man. I wonder what he's up to
Can you
now.
see
Joe
me?
from the Greek, if you're watching
he's
this.
put, can you see me? And he said, no, should I be able to? And I put, nah, lad, I'm watching the match. That Ross Barkley shite, isn't he? So it just shows you how long ago this was.
He was still at Everton, yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. So that was probably the time I went too far. Joe, if you're watching this from the Greek, I'm sorry. Girls should know better than to give fucking other lads the numbers. Don't be so silly. Crazy stuff, people. But we're going to read your comments now. We're going to find out when was the times you went too far.
So the first one, people, is from Techno Logic, who says, going back about 17ish years, it was my mate's birthday and he decided to have a sleepover. Halfway through the night, we decided to throw on a horror film and choose Wrong Turn. Oh my god, I have got a story for this. Not sure if yous have seen it. Yeah, I have. But it's full of pure scatty hillbilly mutants, correct? One of them is this proper skinny whippet. There was a lanky skinny lad at the sleepover called Thomas, and we thought it would be funny to start saying, here's Thomas, anytime the mutant was on the telly. Safe to say he didn't find it funny as us, and grabbed a knife out my mate's kitchen and chased us round the house with it, mad bastard. Oh, that took a dark turn.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I have seen Wrong Turn, and it's fucking shit scary. And I watched it in my mates, and I went upstairs to go to the toilet. I was about 10. Went upstairs to go to the toilet. I know. Went upstairs to go to the toilet, people, and he turned the light off on me. So I just pissed all over the place. Ran down the stairs, probably still pissing. It was a fiasco. Absolute fiasco. So yeah.
The mutant's gonna get me.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Right. Prepare yourselves, people. We'll have subtitles at the bottom for this.
Yeah, for the person who thinks I'm pissed every video. No, I'm just high on laughter, people. So, Nath2511 has commented, going back about 7 years, Mum and Dad sold the house and we moved to another. Whilst the other house was empty, my mum agreed to let me have a small party, never ending well, with a few mates. We did a small party with a few friends in the house, which contains a rug and a couch. The idea was great, but the reality of it was chaos. Night started off, few jabbers, few bevies. Lad, anyone know, I'll tell you as a friend, as much as I love to do that, you're not allowed to do it, because it is only lad, it only but you don't get proper pissed and you don't get proper stoned. I'll do both. Start off few jabbers and bevies. An hour later, my mate fucked off to the shop and came back with these random people, and from came even more. Oh my god, everything went scatty. Can't even remember after that. Got woken up by the next morning by me ma, 5 lids crammed on a 2-seater couch, missing kitchen drawers, 3 holes in different walls. Not good,
lad. That is a stinker of all stinkers.
I know people like to go to that film, what is it, Project X, is it?
Yeah.
That's what, like, the benchmark is, but fucking hell, them house parties when you're a kid.
You know when you're older, will you let your kid have a sit-off? Would you let them?
Never.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Not in a million years.
Never.
I've seen what happens to people's houses and sit-offs.
Never in a million years. I'm not being an ass to my future son. We don't know what your name's going to be yet, but yeah. But we were once your age when you're watching this when you're older. But yeah, like honestly, them house parties used to fucking go off. What I love about this one though is loads of people have got fucking holes in wall stories. The gyro. One faithful evening, people. There used to be a pub by our fucking college, and all of us, just for some strange reason, like literally me and just all the lads who we used to hang around with, just went. I know it sounds quite crazy,
all went
but
and
it was like
killer. The ale was dirt cheap.
Yeah.
It was like $2.50 for a double.
Yeah, no, it was fucking boss, and so everyone, even the people who didn't come out, went out. So that's why it was like a special fucking. Oh, it was sick.
He pulled sick from Murray's.
Yeah, I remember that. But it was one of them. I'm not fucking getting off.
Yeah, no way. Was I getting off? We've been in the fucking Stan Park since like 2 PM.
Yeah, and then walked up to the gyro, and then it all went downhill from there, people. Yeah. Because when we got in there, someone name cannot be shared.
I'll fucking share it. Someone else punched the first hole. This is what he says.
Yeah.
But if you've watched the podcast, our mate Graham's been on the podcast. Graham was the culprit, and if he's watching this, I don't believe your lies, lad. Yeah. You got us barred from the gyro for life.
The bastards.
Lifetime.
So someone punched an hole in the wall, and then someone had a bet to be, I'll punch a bigger hole in the wall, and then next thing, the wall is gone. It's gone. Everyone's punched the wall in, and it's gone. It's gone.
So Biggs. So Big Pab says this was years ago, and me and the lads had been in the pleasure rooms.
Lad,
should have been able to have gone there though. Can you imagine how sick it must have been in there?
No, I know. It's like a fucking. It's like saying the paradox to us.
It's the ultimate gaff though. The pleasure rooms.
Yeah,
when you were a kid, it was like, wow, it was like heaven. Ooh, great. Like heaven, like in the sky, not the fucking gay bar. Mark loves it.
Insert Mark on the karaoke. Oh, he offered me protection.
Where was we up to?
Afterwards.
Fucking one line. Not even one line. Afterwards, we went back to a party, and one of the lads there had a bag of Garys with about 100 in.
No.
And there was a lad who was pissing everyone off. So we decided to put about 10 Garys in his Lucasade bottle. Obviously, we were pissed and didn't realise how dangerous it was at the time. Anyway, when we were getting off, the lad needed a lift, so he got in the car with me and one of my other mates, but he was that mangled, he closed the door on his own head. Oh my god. Lad, this kid must be feeling the effects to this day of that.
Lad, all I can imagine is the picture that's going to be behind us of someone's head who looks like it's been squashed by a car door, lad. Just dead long. You'd be fucked up, lad.
Lad, that is fucking it so much.
Lad, but he wouldn't feel it. He'd just have been in his
fucking rocket down
like
to the
baldy fella.
Yeah. That's what you would actually be nice.
Yeah, lad, just no eyeballs, it's just fully black. Just fully black eyes. Brad C 118 has commented, me and the boys went too far, we got smashed. Thought we would strip our friend and throw his clothes on McDonald's.
Oh shit.
Fair to say he wasn't happy. Led me and him.
Lad, can't you read, lad?
Lad, he's reading fucking spells.
Led to me and him.
That fucking doesn't make sense. Led to me and him having a little punch up. Oh shit, okay. Okay. Whilst he was bollock naked next to a busy road, okay. The same guy who we took his clothes off, we spread rumour around the school that he couldn't spell his last name. Ha, sounds rough, but light-hearted at the time. Right, I'm sorry, I butchered it, but yeah, fucking, it does sound a fucking punch up. I would have you in a fight, lad.
But you did. You fucking ran it over, lad.
I'm sorry. I can't read people. I need glasses.
It's annoying. You can't make it bigger.
That's what she says. No, but you would have a fight with someone if they
lad, too fucking right, I would.
What, we stripped them by the hole?
If you rob all my clothes, lad, and throw them on the roof, you're gonna have to wrestle me while I'm stark bollock naked. You're not getting away scot-free.
Do you think I could get your clothes off you?
No, definitely not. I can just about do it, lad. Chris Smith says, a mate and me were high as fuck and we loosened another lad's quick release on his push bike.
Oh, you are, lad.
Expecting him to fall off and have some laughs. He made the 4-mile journey home, stone/pissed. The next day when cycling to town, not realising his friends had been knobheads, he encountered some potholes, trying to dodge them by lifting up his wheel, only to see it detach from the bike and fuck off down the road, leaving him to crash. He had bad cuts on his knees, elbow and hip. It melted part of his coat sleeve.
What
we felt so bad, but didn't tell him for about a year.
Okay. We have got a fucking... one of the clear contenders here of
That
the time
is
someone's
terrible,
went
lad.
too far. No, because, lad, that's the perfect of what we want of people.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but you did go too far. we undone that and completely forgot. Lad, you could have killed the lad. Yeah, lad, could you
He's
imagine?
just ran to work, lad, and the wheel comes off and you're like...
And
There's only one way you're going. So people, the first finalist of Scouser of the Week this week is Nath 2511 and the holes in the wall.
And the next contestant going through to the final round to win Scouser of the Week is Big Pabs. Big Pabs is coming back with a vengeance and 10 Garys. He fucking spiked this kid and now he's got a spiky
Put
head.
it bluntly, why don't you?
He did though. He did though.
And the third and final person through to the final of Scouser of the Week this week is Chris Smith. And that's not really funny.
He smashed it and he's nearly smashed his mate's face when he fucking took off the quick release on the bike. You're absolute ass, but it's hilarious.
So what we're going to do, people, like I said, on the page, go on the community tab and you'll find the poll on there. Vote who you think should be Scouser of the Week. And that's about it, really.
Yeah. So basically, what you've got to do as well, people, tell us what's the maddest stories that you've ever... Well, what's the maddest thing that you've ever seen on public transport? Let us know, because I'm going to tell you now, people. I can tell you now for a fact next week's one is going to go off big time. Because everyone has been...
Everyone's got one.
Yeah.
Everyone's got
I've got
one.
about 5.
Yeah, I know.
I've got videos
racing
of
for him,
fucking...
yeah. I'm glad we've got a week to narrow it down.
So make sure you comment, and you know what else you got to do? Get a t-shirt, because they're going thick and fast. There's only a few more sizes left.
Sound
Get
like
them,
hot
people.
cakes.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. Made up. Love yous for the support. Honest to God. From the bottom of our What's Cooking hearts, we're not going to stop anytime soon. So, I've been Charlie. He's been Yono. Make sure you like and subscribe. See yous in a bit.